Hello, colleagues. We have several teachers and colleagues join the QS Reimagine Education Award competition last year. So we would like to share our experience. We hope that after sharing experience, you are got inspired to join the competition this year. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Leon Lei, e-learning technologist from Technology and Regional Initiative, University of Hong Kong. I'm also the chairman of IEEE Hong Kong Session Education Chapter. So that's why this seminar is also a technical seminar co-organized by Education Chapter. So also my colleague Angel, Ken, Emily, Sharon also attend the event, the competition. So it's not just a competition, but also a moment for us to learn from each other. And also my colleague Akin also joined as a judges in the event. Just some quick information about this QS Reimagine Education Award. So it is to award e-learning teams on the uniqueness, innovation, and efficacy of their pedagogy. So I actually checked their websites before, so they are still planning to run the event. So on December, and then of course also the application, the deadline will be 13th of September. For Hong Kong, we actually joined 2016 with Dr. Susan Beach and also medical colleagues, 18 by us Telly, and then 19 with several more colleagues joining the event. I hope that through this webinar you can learn how to package your teaching case for award applications. So it's not just for QS but also for other awards, or if you need to submit a project report, etc. You can also learn from our experience. If you are interested to join the QS judging team, you can also learn from us. So how to join the event and how to evaluate our projects. Let me give you some more information first. First one is the category awards. So there are different kinds of awards. Of course, there will be some hot topics such as VR, AR, for apps, for e-learning, for AI, etc. But there are also some awards which is related to blended learning as well as presence learning, so face-to-face experiential learning, etc. And if you are from educational faculty, you can explore the science of learning part. And I believe this year, learning assessment will be also a hot topic, an important topic, as there are so many online assessment approaches developed this year. And of course, there are so other kinds of discipline awards. For if you are from medicine, or you can join the life science. From engineering, for CS, you can join engineering. And there are also some regional awards. So for us, will be most likely the Asia one. Some more quick statistics. So last year there are more than 1,500 submissions, and the shortlisted rate is just 15%. And then of course just a number of them got the award. So the competition is quite keen. And we are quite fortunate that there are several teams got shortlisted last year. So from us, from Telly, we have Angela, and also our collaborators Wincy. So Gary Harford and Tracy Chow from Education got the Outgo Award for the Presence Learning category, and Reimagine from Poly U also got the Bronze Award for Hybrid Learning. So you can watch their videos later on for more information. They share about their projects and how they apply for the award. For me, I actually joined these competitions several times already. Last year, I submit a K-12 outreach project as a project leader, and I was a judge for also a few years already. So that's why I would like to also share my experience, how to apply this award. First, if you go to the proposal, application process, you are aware that actually we need to fill in contents for these 5 areas. So project approach, project engagement, impact, scalability, and uniqueness, etc. So actually for approach is in particular whether your project is has a solid implementation, a clear goal, solving some real problem. And they also want to reach as much people as possible. So it's not just about students or learners, it's also about the community, the government, the industry. So whether your project has been well known by others. So whether your project is effective or not, change others' life, etc. Can it be scaled for other scenarios of bigger scale? Can it be adopted in other scenarios, etc.? So whether you did a literature review before, so in order to justify your project is different and unique. So you have to gather lots of information and evidence in advance. So you can't just spend 2 days and then you can complete a application. Is impossible. So you need to keep collecting evidence during the development. And of course, there are also some tactics. So first, read the guideline, and in particular, there is a marking criteria. So for a judge, mostly which will go to use that as a checklist to judge whether your project satisfies the requirement. And we try to make prepare a short video, because for judges we need to review maybe 10 or even 20 videos or proposals. That's why a short video can help us to quickly understand what your project is about. And of course, some quotation from students. Publish evidence. You need to, your project has to be well known by others. So publishing papers, new papers, news stories are important. And then of course, collect this evidence. Try to reach to more people, as many as possible. Circulate for comments, get some ideas from others, from learners, from the communities, and think about how it can be scaled and adopted for other scenarios. So make it generalizable enough.